You think it was his intent to do the whole divide and conquer thing to kind of get you out the way?
Yeah, I've always felt that. I mean, we was always cool because Jerry knew I kept my ear to the streets, but he also kept me enough, kept them guys away from me enough, or early enough, that they could, it built up a wedge between us. Mm-hmm. So even if I had something to say, he would overrule what I said. If they came to me for advice, they wouldn't pay me no attention. Mm-hmm. So, I know how to game. Again, being a grown man, I can count my own money. Like I said, I've been having nightclubs since I was 22, so I've been in business all my life. So I know what percentages are, and what, you ain't got to have nobody in your bank account, and I don't need anybody to pay me my money. I count my own goddamn money.
Was it true that Eazy-E was only paying Dr. Dre $20,000 an hour?
Rumor has it, I never saw the contract, but they gave him $100,000 to do 5 albums, which is the same thing. But it all depends on how you put the package on it. I'm gonna give you $100,000. That's like a lot of goddamn money. Okay, that sounds like a lot of money because we got 100,000. Record crew got 100,000 to go to CBS for one album. So, but Dre wasn't a part of the business. He wasn't part of the business aspect of it. So he didn't know that. So when somebody tell him, I'm gonna give you $100,000 to make some beats, he was broke. He was in debt to child support the whole 9 yards. Him and Eazy was the only two cats I ever known had damn near $100,000 in child support and paid them off. So somebody wave $100,000 in your face, I got to take that.
Wow, so he assigned over his publishing rights and everything else for $100,000, $20,000 an album.
I believe so. I looked at a lot of the albums back in the day, man. I ain't seen his name. I don't know what his publishing company's name is. It's all Ruthless Music or something like Ruthless Attack or something like that.
Yeah, so you got to remember, GodFather was the first group to blow up on Ruthless. They was the first ones to come out with a platinum album. Dr. Dre produced that record.
No, he did not.
Who produced that record?
Arabian Prince produced
Prince.
GodFather Supersonic was on Dream Team Records first, with Rudy Pardee and L.A. Dream Team. Arabian Prince produced a song. We talked about this up there on my podcast. He had the girls out there. He had some extra studio time, and they was out there fucking around, hanging out with him and Dre. And they came up with this quick rap. That's why that one verse, they ain't had no lyrics for this shit, right? And it wasn't no big deal. There was a flip side of another song called Another Whole Bites the Dust or something like that. Mm-hmm. And my boy Rudy from the LA Dream Team, me, Rudy, Unknown DJ, and Egyptian Lover left Macola and formed our own distribution company called West Coast Record Distributors. We were right there on 54th and Western in the old Good Fred building. And Arabian Prince brought the record to us. We shipped it out, and then some DJ flipped it over, and Supersonic became a hit. And we were selling the shit out of Supersonic at the West Coast, and then Arabian Prince and Rudy had a little discrepancy. So because Arabian Prince was over there with Rufus, they cut a deal with Rudy to buy it from him and took it to Rufus and built the album around it.
Wow, I think this is something a lot of people don't know that.
Half the shit I know. Most of the shit I know, but people don't know.
A lot of people
ain't no motherfucker know more shit about this shit than I do. Arabian Prince was doing a lot of the non-gangster stuff. The songs like Something to Dance To, and something else he did but Arabian Prince and even Eric and Dre all knew that the stuff they were doing on Ruthless wasn't gonna get no airplay, so they had to create some stuff for the dance floor because we're all DJs. Arabian Prince as well. We're all DJs. So we knew that hardcore shit wasn't gonna get no dance floor, no radio play, and you couldn't play it in the club. So that's why he came in to do the dance music, to give them something to play on the radio and something to play in the club. Okay, but it was the stuff that people heard first because you can get it in the club, but you couldn't get it on the radio, and that was the initial plan. But at some point in time, the gangster part of N.W.A. superseded everything. And everybody just wanted to cuss it in the fucking. As a grown-ass man, I look at all the cash, all the money they made. Yeah, I wish I had some more money. Trust me. I can use me a $1 or $2, okay? But I can sit here and I can go anywhere I want to, man. I don't need no bodyguards. Ain't nobody fucking with Alonzo. They see me, I get nothing but love, dude. And that's the part I think that cats don't really appreciate when you get to be 62 years old on the streets and healthy, and you can do what you want to do. I just left a club after 40 years, man. You know, now I'm working with the cats in the county that's getting out of jail and doing some other shit. So, you know, it ain't big money, but it's what I like doing. You know, that I've always been a mentor to cats. That's my natural passion. I mentored Dre, that crew. I've mentored about 5 different crews since then. So I got everything from billionaires to fucking cops, preachers, everything under my belt. And I'm still respected by the police and the gangsters. People don't pay attention to shit. They just want to see the end results. Eazy was never trying to be a celebrity. He was never trying to be a star. He was trying to make some money. And Dre threw him in the studio, and the shit worked. Eazy told me on that fucking deck outside one day when we were sitting up here, Yella was doing pornos in the studio right here. We was outside waiting for him to get through doing the scene. And he said, "Man, how do you feel being a celebrity, man?" He said, "Man, I ain't no celebrity, but as long as they gonna buy this shit, I'll sell it." Okay? Yella had some money, he bought a camera, and he would come back in, went to the studio. And if you look around the studio, each one of these walls are different colors for a reason. We would just change the bed around or put some sheets over the bed and make a different scene. Okay? And that was something that he did for a good little while until the bottom of that shit fell out. The digital cameras fucked that shit up. Okay? You know, then everybody started getting naked for free. You know, the Pornhub showed up, and you know he stopped doing that shit. You know, it just was. I guess for a member of N.W.A, it was kind of a natural progression. You know, but again, you know, he didn't have no place to do that, and I wouldn't do it. I just had this big ass room back here. I'm like, well, break me off. You can rent it for the day. This wallwood here back then, so it was a lot bigger. But yeah, he did a lot of productions here in the beginning. I knew Ice Cube because Dre's cousin Jinx. They would hang around here sometime with Dre, okay? And they had won a contest. They had lost a contest at World on Wheels. And at the same time, I was negotiating a deal for Wrecking Crew at Sony, okay? And Larkin Arnold, who was our executive producer, he asked me, "Do I have any more groups?" I didn't, but because I'm a nigga from the streets, yeah, I got a group, and I got one. You need one? I got one, okay? Let me go find one. I'll be right back, okay? And them cats had just took second place at World on Wheels for this K-Day contest. And Dre put together a demo, and I got them a single deal over at Sony as well, before Wrecking Crew was even signed. So I guess I found them, okay? It was one of them, you know, and that's the part people don't understand, man. A lot of what we did back in the day, it was a perfect storm, man.
Wow.
And I was old enough and had enough business sense I've never been selfish with people, okay? I've always looked out for cats. That ain't my get down. I'm a giving cat. Nigga, if I can help you, come on, let's go.